Hi everyone, I want to talk about character sacrifices. Housekeeping as per usual. I'm gonna work on not spitting in my chair because that's comfortable for me, but I do it too much and that's probably not good. Anyway, last time I talked about betrayal, and while sometimes an ally will go out of their way and to any length to harm someone who trusts them, there are people who are on the opposite side of that spectrum. People who will lay down their life to make sure the hero gets where they need to go. Today I want to discuss sacrifices, especially from the game that I love, Final Fantasy XIV, specifically Heavensward. Spoilers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fairly late into the story of Heavensward, Haurchefant lays down his life to make sure you live and keep going after the villain. He's the first person in all of Ishgard to truly trust you wholeheartedly and believe you can do something great. And yeah, there's a lot of people who believe you'll be great, but none as much as Haurchefant. While there's some people who doubt you and few that trust you, no one is as trusting as your honorary big brother. He doesn't even try to warn you or assume you'll stop the attack yourself. He leaps in front of a javelin because he knows he can guarantee your life at the cost of his own. I can't speak for what's going through his mind, but it was clear that he was as much of a hero as any of the other Scions. And more to the point of this video, his sacrifice affected not only the Warrior of Light, but the players controlling them. People still go back to take screenshots of his memorial. My in-game house has a portrait of him in it, and I'm sure that's true for a lot of other players. Haurchefant's sacrifice is legitimately one of the best written sacrifices that I've ever seen in a video game. So, how do you translate that to your writing? Well, you'll have to come to terms with one thing. One of your characters, preferably an important character, is going to lose something. It doesn't have to be their life, but it has to be something of equal value for it to count as a proper sacrifice. And this will change depending on the kind of story it is. Outside of, say, Final Fantasy, say an adult loses a toy car, it's not a good sacrifice, but a little kid losing a toy car, that can be a pretty big sacrifice. However, say the toy car is the last gift from a dead relative, suddenly the toy car is a good sacrifice for an adult character. It all depends on the setting of the story. With Final Fantasy XIV, the primary sacrifices would be power or lives, and Haurchefant knows the thing he can sacrifice for you is his life. Secondly, the payoff from the sacrifice has to be meaningful as the sacrifice itself. You can write a story where the character sacrifices something or someone for a minor thing, but it won't be satisfying. If Haurchefant died just so you could travel somewhere, that would be really, really weak. It wouldn't be satisfying. It'd just be like, you travel all the time. If he died and you got a mount, that's nothing new. You get a mount all the time, and a character you like died. But no, he sacrificed himself for the Warrior of Light because he knows you can end the war. He knows you're the only one who can do it and believes his life is a worthy sacrifice for the success of the protagonist. What I'm saying is, sacrifices are like a formula. The value of the sacrifice must be high, and the value of the payoff has to equal the value of the sacrifice. That's all for today. If you liked the video, comment, like, and subscribe. I'll see you around.